Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. We got over 1,200 of these available for your listening pleasure, variety of topics, and we can make more happen on a regular basis, provided my schedule allows for that. This is kind of how to get your crush to notice you at a different level. If you are looking for dating, relationship coaching, would love to be of assistance to you. Worked with over 17,000 people, close to 18,000 now. Across the last 15 years, and would love to add you to that list, make life a little easier for you in 2022 and beyond. What are some ways to get your crush to notice you? You can reach out also if you're looking for one-to-one coaching at PO Perception on Twitter and or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. First thing is consistent eye contact. When a person feels like they are being kind of pursued, that level of eye contact and the consistency thereof will deepen the emotional connection that two people have. Eye contact shows interest, and the ability to connect with the idea that there is consistent interest is one of the most important things that any person can do. Next thing is kind of the reality that things are willing to move slowly, but again, consistency is the important factor in that. In other words, as long as something is moving forward consistently, the ability to build a deeper relationship becomes possible, becomes probable, becomes likely. Now, without a level of consistency increase, that can be super problematic for a number of reasons, and ultimately getting to a better place is important, and knowing how to kind of increase consistency is one of the most important things that a person can ever do. When we begin to understand that consistency is a key to the attraction process, then treating people with a higher level of important nature is important. The next thing is kind of having your own style, your style of communication, your style of presenting information, your style of connecting with another person, your style of just being in their space, getting to know them. Have signature phrases, have signature things that matter to you, and be consistent again with how you present information to them, how you pursue them, how often you contact. Consistency of contact is also important, because when a person can anticipate your actions, they're more likely to be comfortable with you as an individual, and that level of comfort creates the the bond, so to speak, or the connection deepening. Sharing your talents, skills, or abilities in a way that improves the quality of a person's life is important as well. When we begin to understand the value of knowing how to ultimately a get a nature to things, and ultimately, um, you know, when we know how to do that, when we know where to do that, um, there's a certain level of value to that process that when we understand how to meet a person's needs, when we understand how to connect with them, and we're open to the process. Being open is about active listening and active communication. Active communication is just the consistency of taking the time and putting time into getting to know the other person and knowing how to not stress ourselves out through that process, but also being there in the process wholeheartedly and in a connected, committed, meaningful way. Um, the more energy we put into it, the more bonded the other person's going to feel, and then they'll begin to look at us as a person who may have a level of interest that can develop into something. Clear and concise communication is also important in order to be able to find the right way of expressing these things, the right way of um, you know, being honest and open and forthright with intention. Now, not every person is going to enter a relationship knowing what they intend for it, and so having consistent conversation and ultimately conversations towards a resolution of how to bond is important as well, and that can take several months, several weeks, several months, or can happen instantaneously. Every person has a certain level of value to what they want relationships to look and be and feel like, and so that is also super important. Continue to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.